Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. My name is Beth. Welcome to your morning yoga flow. Today's practice will be just us having fun on the mat. So just come as is, bring the hands on top of the knee, palm open or close, yogi's choice. Allow your face to relax. Take a moment to scan your body, allowing yourself to be present in the present moment. Bringing that tension to your shoulder, allow them to draw down. Bringing your awareness to your breath, allow your breath to deepen your breath. During the day, we're just doing shallow breath. This is Ujjayi breath, control breathing. Take a moment to allow yourself to set an intention for your practice. Noticing the first thought that comes to mind. Noticing your breath. Bringing awareness to the silence between the inhalation and the exhalation. When you are ready, open the eyes, hands reach all the way to the sky. Allow yourself to reach those hands all the way up, lengthen the spine, and we twist to our right side. Left hand on top of the right knee, right hand behind you. Begin to look towards the right shoulder. Draw the navel in and up, allowing the right shoulder to draw away from the ears, but your right hand is straight. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Then reach both hands all the way to the sky. Exhale, same thing on the left side, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. And breathe in and out. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Hands reach all the way to the sky. Exhale, release the hands on the mat. Slowly come into your all fours. Hands underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the hip. Taking a big breath in, energize through those heels as you push your hips towards the heels. Take a breath in, spread your fingers, inhale, roll yourself forward into your upward facing dog. Maybe start to lift the thigh. Notice your breath. Exhale, lower your knees. Push your hip back. Think about child's pose. Allowing your hands to reach forward. Take a breath in. Inhale, roll yourself forward into upward dog. Maybe thighs left. Top of the legs on the mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower your knees. Drop your hip towards the heels. And take child's pose. 2 more like that. Inhale, rolling yourself forward. Upward dog, finding shoulder melting away from the ears. Exhale, lower your knees. Child's pose, hip towards the heels. Push those hands forward, lengthen the spine. Last time, inhale, rolling yourself forward into your upward dog. Thighs lift. Shoulders melt away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the knees to the mat. Release into child's pose. Inhale, slowly press yourself into tabletop. Finding your breath, inhale, roll your hip all the way to the left side, allowing your back body to round here. Relax the back of the neck. Noticing where you're holding tension now. Taking a breath in, roll the hip forward like a figure 8 and roll the hip to the right. My back rounds, my head drops towards my chest. Pushing to the thumb and index finger. Exhale, press the hip back and all the way to the left. So continue this figure 8 movement, noticing the hip rotation and connecting that breath, bringing awareness to that movement in time. Noticing whether your breath has changed, pushing into the finger patterns. And when we come back to the back side now, push into those hands and we switch it around from the right side to the front, to the left, to the back, going as slow as you need and as fast as you need in this moment, noticing the mobility and the movement in the hip region. Here we go again. Doing one more on this side. And slowly come into hands and knees. Tuck toes under and then lifted knee all the way up into your plank. Lengthen, finding that breath. Exhale, bend the knee. Downward facing dog. Push into those thumb and index finger. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, rolling yourself forward into plank. Noticing the core is active, is alive. Left leg in between the hand. Inhale, take the left hand all the way up. Finding your breath, inhale. Exhale, open through those left hip. Take a breath in. Inhale, rise up into your high lunge, crescent lunge, pushing into that right leg. Lengthen the spine, open the heart. Breathe into it, maybe taking a cat kiss arm if it's available. A little bit of back bend. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, bring the right leg to meet with the left. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, number 7. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and shoulder. A little bit different now. Bend the knee. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that length. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way to the left. Inhale, come back to chair pose. And sweep the hands all the way to the right. Come back to chair pose. 2 more times on each side. All the way to the left. Inhale, hands reach up. All the way to the right. Inhale, hands reach up. Here we go again on the left side. Hugging those knees towards each other. Inhale, hands reach up. All the way to the right side. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Relax the head. Lengthen the spine. And breathe in. Inhale, look forward to lengthen, flat back. Bend the knee, plant the hands on the mat, either walk back or step back. Plank, finding your breath. Yogi push up. Upward facing, top of the legs on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Inhale here. Exhale. Again, it's important to find those thumb and index finger here. Pushing those hips to the sky in a downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, roll yourself forward into your plank. Back of the neck is long. Core engaged, arms are straight. Breathe in, bring the right leg in between the hand. Inhale, right hand reach up. Bending that right knee, open the heart center. Push into the left hand. Create that space on the back of the left leg. Exhale, release the right hand down. Inhale, hands reach up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Option to take it into a goal pose, hands, cat kiss arm, lifting the sternum, pushing into the ball of that left foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, bring that left leg to meet with the right. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back, number 7. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Continue to breathe into it and breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, charge up, knees together, chair pose, Utkatasana. Tailbone tucked under, belly in and up, shoulders melting away from the ears. Roll your hands all the way to the left, hands in Namaskara. Noticing your shoulder, hugging those knees inward. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Roll your hands all the way to the right side, hands come in Namaskara. Inhale, hands reach up. Again, 2 more on each side. Noticing your breath. Noticing the heat you're creating in the body. Inhale, hands reach up. To the right side. Finding shoulder away from the ears. Inhale, back to center. And all the way to the left side. Last time. Hugging those knees in. Inhale, back to center. And right side, last time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Inhale, look forward to lengthen, flat back. Knees straight, back is flat. Plant the hands on the mat. Step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. The elbow hugging the rib cage. Upward facing dog. Finding that breath. Downward facing dog. Great work. Stay here, connecting. Breathe in and out. Making sure the thumb and index finger is on the mat. Inhale, float the left leg up. Pushing into that right leg. Lifting the left leg, you can point toes or flex toes. Feeling your glute muscles here. Taking a breath in and out. Exhale, bring that left knee to the left elbow. Hug it in. Feel the strength. Push into the right leg and bring the left leg in between the hand. Push the right leg 60 degrees, rise up, warrior 2. Noticing your breath. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Your left knee remains bent. Finding that breath in and out. Shoulder away from the ears. Come back to warrior 2. Lengthen, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, bring the left hand inside that left foot. Right hand reach across. This is a great one to use a block or come into the fingertip. Taking a breath in and out. Finding the inhalation on that right leg. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, take the left hand all the way up. Extending through the right leg. Lengthen the spine. And breathe in. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Inhale, look forward, open. Exhale, drop to the right knee, half split. So noticing the back of the leg. Noticing whether your right leg can come flat on the mat. Taking a breather here. We're going to rise up into our warrior one, push into the left leg. Then inhale, anchor the right leg and rise up, warrior one. Great work. Open. Look up, finding that length. Pushing the right leg, bend the left leg. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Take the left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Push into those fingertips. Push into the thumb and index finger. And slowly bring the left leg behind the right one. Modify plank. Stay in here, engage in the core. Back of the neck is long. Broaden across the chest. Feel your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 of these. Elbow hugging the rib cage. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, coming into your upward facing or cobra. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, float the right leg up. Point toes or flex toes. Push on the ball of the left foot. Straighten the left leg. Push on the thumb and index finger. Arms straight. Continue lifting. Exhale, bring the right leg in between the hand. I want you to notice your breath. Inhale. Charge the right hand all the way up. Open the heart, bend the right leg. Lift the sternum, push on the back leg. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring both hands to the mat. Anchor that left foot 60 degrees. And inhale, lift on up, warrior 2. Just really feel the movement here. Try to relax the left shoulder. Draw the belly in and up. Tuck the tailbone under. Activate the outer edge of that left foot. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open. Bending that right knee. And breathe. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale the right hand down. You can come into the fingertip or block. Extended side angle, full expression. Open the heart. Noticing the left hand, noticing the left leg. Relax the face. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Finding that breath. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Finding your shoulder away from the ears. Finding that length here. Inhale here. Exhale, take the right hand all the way up. Open. Exhale, the right hand down. Bring the left knee on the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, coming into your half split. I want you to notice each side is going to feel different. You can relax the top of that left leg. Trying to bring your hip towards the left heel. Breathe in to your hammies. Notice the back body. Lengthen the back of the neck. Now from here, inhale, we're going to lift ourselves up into our warrior 1. Rising up. Open. Pushing into the outer edge of that left leg. Bending the right leg. Look up or look forward. Only where you're comfortable. Exhale the hands to the mat. Inhale. Push into that left leg. Take the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Bring that right knee to your right elbow. Just stay here for a moment. Just noticing the variation. Lengthen. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. Exhale, bring that right leg behind the left. Inhale, rolling forward into your modified plank. 3 push-up, elbow hug the rib cage. Inhale, come up. Again, lower down. You can lower your knee on the mat if this is unavailable. Inhale, come up. Last one, lower down. Release that right leg, upward facing dog. Finding that breath, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press back into your plank. Downward facing dog. Great walk, everybody. Notice your breath, bend the knee, gaze between the hand. Just really releasing any tension at the back of the neck. Either step forward or jump forward. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the shoulder. And breathe in. Inhale, bend the knee. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Inhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Lift the left knee. Shoulder away from the ears. Bend the left leg, preparing for dancer. Catch the instep of the left leg. Right hand reach up. Finding the shoulder, you can just stay here. Preparation, pull the belly in. And begin to reach the right hand forward. Dancer's pose. Straighten the back of that right leg. Finding your drishti. From here, we're going to reach the right hand back. Coming into modified airplane pose. Extend through that back leg, pointed toes or flex toes. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Stretch out through the fingertips. Straighten the right leg, lift that left leg up, feel your glute muscles. Release on the mat. Warrior 1. Feel your breath, inhale. Exhale, the left hand down, open, peaceful warrior. Relax the shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Coming back into warrior 1. Exhale the hands to the mat. This is a great one to use a block. Standing split. Pointing toes, flexing toes. Pointing toes, flexing toes. Bring the left leg to meet with the right. Chair pose, Utkatasana, like nothing happened. Don't forget to wear your smile. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Just feeling your hip flexor. Draw the navel in, hands reach down. Breathe in and out. Finding that length. Relax the face. Inhale here. Bend the right leg. The right hand catches the instep of the right foot. The left hand reach up. Connect with your left foot. You can stay here. When you have an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dancer's pose. Finding your back body. Finding your right shoulder and your left hand. Drishti is important. Find that breath, inhale. Exhale, kick up, reach forward, kick up, reach forward. Exhale, the left hand is going to come back. Release the bind on the right hand. And then lengthen the spine, airplane pose. Continue to point or flex. Straighten the left leg. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, right leg comes down. Warrior 1, square the hip. Lengthen, maybe look up or look forward. Exhale, the right hand down. Peaceful warrior, open. Finding that shoulder away from the ears. Bending that left leg. Soften your toes. Inhale. Back to warrior 1, eyes is open. Exhale the hands to the mat. A great one to use a block. Standing split. Each side will feel different. Relax the back of the neck. Trust your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Right leg meets with the left. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Hands in front of the heart in Namaskara. Lengthen. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, release the right hand down, half moon. Stretching out, keeping your body upright. Just the right hip going over to the left. Open through the sternum, open through the heart. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, left side, left hand over to the left foot. Push into the right. Lengthen, open, twisting and lifting the sternum. Draw your shoulder down. Left hip to right. Inhale, bring yourself up. Hands in front of the heart. Just take a moment here to connect. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, take a slightly back bend. So push your hip forward, hands reach back. Open the heart. Legs are straight. Exhale, trace the midline. Forward fold. Allow yourself to relax here. Maybe clasp opposite elbow. Maybe bring your peace finger around your big toe. Wherever you are, work on straightening your legs. Relax the back of the neck. Start to breathe in and out. Inhale, bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. We start to explore a little bit of arm balance. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Push into the ball of the foot. The hands are flat, knees towards the armpit. Look forward, lift one leg and release. Again, notice your shoulder. Lift the left foot. Release. Are you able to plant the hands on the mat, spread out 5 fingers, lift both legs off the mat? Bakasana. Exhale, release. Malasana. Bring the hands in front of the knee and open. Notice your breath has a change. From here, we're going to plant the hands once again on the mat. Bring the knee towards the armpit. Lift one leg, lift the other. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Finding your breath. Downward facing. Great work, everybody. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale slowly, bringing yourself into plank. Roll over to the right side, bringing yourself into a fallen tree. Open. You can use your hand. Open the heart. Push into the right hip. And maybe look towards the left hand. Lengthen. Breathe in, breathe out. That left foot comes behind the right. Finding yourself in wild thin. Open. Breath. Release. Exhale, come back into plank. Forearm on the mat. Forearm plank. Broaden across the chest. Shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen. So if you're liking this pose and you're in the forearm plank, suggest telling me how you get on. Like, share, and subscribe. Find breath. Inhale. Pop yourself back into plank. Left side, side plank. So allowing yourself to find the base. Bring the right leg into your tree. You can catch your ankle and extend. Hip flexor is happy. And look towards the right hand if you can. Continue to pull the left hip up from the earth. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, bring the right leg behind the left. Wow, thin. So I was going to go outside and record, but it was raining. I had to come back in. And now it's raining. Island weather. Finding your breath. Coming back into plank. You got it. Forearm plank. Where are you watching from? So that will let me know. Are you liking this practice? If you don't like, let me know what you dislike about it. If you like, let me know what you like about it. How long can you hold into your forearm plank? Core engaged, legs are straight, glutes active, back of the neck is long. Take a breath in. Start to walk your legs towards your elbow. Dolphin pose. Noticing your breath, look towards the knee. Push into those heels. Hamstring lover, not a fighter. So from here, you're going to adjust. Lift the right leg up. We don't have to go into Pincha Navasana, but this is the preparatory steps. So once you're able to feel lightness on the left leg, you're able to come into Pincha forearm balance. So continue to activate the right leg. Rip the right leg all the way to the sky. Right leg down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Push into those forearm, pointed toes or flexed toes. Exhale, release. Bring your knee on the mat. Interlace the hand. A little bit easier than Pincha. Crown of the head comes onto the mat. Take a breath in, lift the knee. You're back in that modified dolphin. You don't have to go any farther. But if you farther to go and you're a little bit more advanced, I want you to rock back and forth and lift both legs off the mat. This is a little bit more advanced. So kick up into your headstand. Allow yourself to hold it here for 1 minute. Pointing toes and flexing toes. Pointing toes and flexing toes. Pointing toes and flexing toes. Tucking the tailbone under. And similarly, allowing the shoulders to come away from the ears. You can take cross-legged, a little bit of Kegel movement. Finding breath. Lengthen the spine. Inversion is not only a good thing to do every day, it's a practice. So if you went with pipe leg, I want you to pipe your leg back down again, halfway. Control, feeling your core. Pointed toes or flexed toes. Feel hamstring, feel glutes. Exhale, lower down. Take a child's pose. Hip towards the heels. Great work, everybody. Inhale, slowly come to sit on your heels. Hands on top of the knee. Take a breath in. Lifting into your knees. So I had a friend that practiced one of my yoga, and she said, oh, this bothers her knee. And if you have a carpet underneath your mat, it's important to also pad your knee. You can either double the edge of your mat. I have a list on my Amazon for a knee pad. You can find that list in there and grab a padded for your knee, depending on where you're coming from. So we're going to come in for camel pose. Push the hip forward. Use your hand, really fingertip pointing, open the heart. Stay here. It's a heart opener. Keep the eyes open. Maybe the head goes back. Push your hip forward. Lengthen the spine. Feel your glutes. Are they relaxed? Inhale. Gaze forward. Eyes open. And sit towards your heels. Allow yourself to relax. So we're going to go into floating camel. Inhale, come up. You can tuck the toes under. Left hand is going to reach back. Right hand is up, open. Push the hip forward. So you're trusting the same feelings that you did with the hands on your back is what is happening here. Inhale, come back, center. Right hand goes back. Left hand reach forward, open, up, open the heart. Lengthen the spine. Hip towards the knee. Come back up. We're going to do two more on each side. Come back. Right hand, right heel. You can relax the top of the legs to make it a little bit more challenging. Inhale, come up. Left hand, open. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, hip forward. Inhale, come up. Right side last time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release, hip to heels. Take child's pose. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Lift the knee, downward facing dog. Taking a breath in and out. Checking in with your lower back, bending the knee. Finding breath. Bring your right leg in between the hand. Finding shoulder away from the ears. Right hand comes inside. Find length. You can stay on the right hand. Push the left leg back. And bring your forearm on the mat. Lizard pose. You can stay on the forearm. You can use your right hand and open the hip. Continue to straighten that left leg. Lengthen the back of the neck. You can take it into a split. Inhale, come back into those hands. Send the right leg back. Downward dog. Inhale, bring the left leg outside of the left hand. Lengthen the back of the neck. You can stay here. You can take it into splits. You can come into the forearm. You can roll the left hip out on the outer edge of that left foot. Right knee is off the mat, challenging your body. Taking a breath here. Come back. Center. Take the left leg back. Downward dog. This time, bring the right leg, run it parallel to your mat. Coming into pigeon. Flex the right foot. Make sure the left leg is straight. You can stay here on the fingertip. Lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Staying on the hand, feeling the back leg. So again, this is a great one to practice for all my runner friends. Pigeon pose. We're going to bring that left leg outside of the left knee, or on top of the right knee rather, and then finding yourself in double pigeon. So use your left hand and open that hip. You can stay here. You can come into the elbow. Taking a breath in and out. Inhale, take the left leg back. Coming back and then again into that pigeon pose. Checking in, is it any different? Square the hip. Draw the shoulder down. Then bring the forearm on the mat. I'd like to stay a little bit longer on the floor, just noticing your hip region. Take a breath or two here. Inhale, plant the hands on the mat. Tuck left leg under, right leg back. Downward dog. Inhale forward into your plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Great work, everybody. Finding length. Inhale, bring that left leg parallel to the mat. Make sure the right leg is straight. Flex the left foot. Look back. Make sure that ankle is loving. Draw the shoulder down. And breathe in. If you find yourself rolling over to the left, push more on the left hand. Push more on the right hand. Just bring your shoulders down. Relax the back of the neck. Lengthen the spine. You can use a block or a pillow. When you're ready, you're going to roll over to the left hip. Bring the right leg, stack it on top of the left. Take your time. And come up into double pigeon. Flex that right leg. You can use your hand and push that knee down if it's too high. Or you can come into elbow. Breathing in and out. Or you can lay yourself down. The gaze is forward, not towards your belly. Relax the shoulder. Relax your eyes. Inhale, pop yourself back up. Take that right leg back again for pigeon. Lengthen the back of the neck. You can start to walk your hands on the mat. Forearm on the mat. Relax the back of the neck. Or lay yourself flat on the mat. Wherever you are, just honoring yourself. Inhale, bring the hands underneath the shoulder. Tuck the right leg under, lift the right knee. Take the left leg back, downward dog. Walk the legs out, match in place. Relax the shoulder. Inhale forward into your plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing, top of the legs on the mat, thighs left. Downward facing dog. Taking a breath in. Come back into that dolphin pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe lift the left leg up. Extending, noticing. Bring the left leg down, walk the left leg in, bring the right leg up. Notice my left knee is bent now. And then I want you to extend through the ball of the right foot. Make sure your mat is not slippery. Mine is a bit slippery. Then inhale, lift into your Pincha Navasana. If your mat is slippery, your hands come together. Lengthen the spine. Bring your belly in and up. And if you fall, it's okay. Exhale, release. Landing softly. Take child's pose. Release hip to heels. Lengthen forearm can come on the mat. Just take a moment to connect. Inhale, come into hands. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Inhale, finding breath, bend the knee. Gaze at the outside of the hands, come into Malasana. Prayer squat. Take this time to open the hip. Release the back of the neck. When you have it, you're going to bring your hips down to the mat. Inhale, lift up, boat pose. Noticing your breath, sitting a little bit nice onto that tailbone. Lift the sternum, maybe legs straight, pointed toes or flexed toes. Just checking in where you are, palms open, shoulders roll down. Breath in, breath out. You're going to plant the right leg on the mat. Plant the left hand, lift the hip. Think about pistol squat. Taking a breath here. Inhale, pop your hips back down. Coming back into your boat pose. Feeling your toes, lengthening the spine. Finding breath. You're going to bend the left leg. Plant your hands on around the hip. Inhale, lift. Think about pistol squat. Find breath. Inhale. Exhale. Push into those hands. Feel your bicep, tricep. Hips back down. Lift on up. Boat pose. Take a breath or two here. Exhale, release. Hands behind you. Inhale, lift the hip. And then head back. Shoulders down, bicep engage. Feeling your tailbone under. Look forward. Release hip. Inhale, lift back up. Boat pose. Knee bent a little bit easy. Pointed toes, chest lift. Lengthen. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, lift. Belly in. Head back. Push into those thumb and index finger. Roll your shoulders down. Exhale, release. Bring the sole of the feet together. Walk your hips in, hands behind you. Just open the knee. You can just paddle the knee up and down. Really checking in with the hip flexor. Lengthen your spine. Let your hip be happy. When you have it, right fingers are going to point back. The left hand is going to push in so that left thighs open. Notice your breath has a change. Release the left hand, right hand comes, press the right knee down. Shoulder rolls down. Inhale, bring yourself back. Catch your toes. Draw the shoulders down. Maybe bring your forearm inside towards the groin. Begin to lean forward. Gaze is forward, not towards your hip. Lengthen. Find your breath. Notice the thoughts. And each moment you gain more space, you bring yourself down. So if your forearm is, or your elbow is pointing towards the hip and you need more space, you can bring your hands in front of the shin. Wherever you are, just lengthen the back of the head and really walk your legs a bit towards the hip groin. Relax the face. Breathe into it. So maybe you can wrap your hands around your toes and then push yourself down, or have your partner bring you down. Don't force it. Just lengthen the back of the head, noticing what is happening. Don't rush it. Just feel. One of my favorite poses, of my many favorite poses. Inhale, bring yourself up. We're going to try to get into full lotus since our hip is a bit open. So we start with half. So the left foot, you're going to bring it in. You're going to cradle, lengthen. How are you liking the audio? Is it okay? Finding breath, maybe kissing your toes if that's available. For all you've done for me. All right, you're going to bring that left foot towards your right groin. So stay here for a moment. And maybe this is where you are. Hands reach up. Lengthen. Belly pulls in, rib cage in. Exhale, release the hand. And release that left foot. I haven't done full lotus in a long time. Just again, paddle the knee, tell the knee and hip is okay. Finding breath, you're going to bring that right leg in. Cradle, like a baby. You can kiss the toes if you have it. Lengthen the spine, you can move right and left. Noticing what feels tight. You don't have to go into the full lotus if it's not available. And when you have it, I want you to bring that right leg in front of the left groin or the left hip and just pause here. Belly pulls in, rib cage in, then inhale, hands reach up. Extending, lengthening the spine. Try to soften the knee. That's the most important thing here. There's more poses to come once we've mastered our full lotus, like a full lotus arm balance. But again, remember, it's not about challenging poses. It's about really connecting with your authentic self on the mat, off the mat. When you have it, release the hands, release that leg. Now, you might be just content with the single leg lotus, but if you're farther to go, same thing. We're going to bring that right ankle, foot towards the left hip. Push the right knee down. You're going to bring the left leg and bring it in front of the right hip. Sit nice and tall, hands in front of the heart, chin mudra. A lot of ego here, so it's okay to close your eyes, go within, and just connect back with your breath. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, if you have the full or single lotus, take the left foot out, take the right leg out. Come into Sutta Baddha Konasana, just legs up and down, up and down, up and down. So even though I have an anklet, a lot of obstruction is really releasing. Again, you can come into single lotus leg. The left foot is my tightest side. Just working again, don't force anything, seeing how that knee behaves. Push the left knee down and mindfully bring the right leg on top. So here is that problematic area. So push the knee inward and see how you're feeling. If this is a problem, you can put a block on the knee. That way you're comfortable flexing. So what happens is when you teach and you teach with one side, that's what you start to feel one side more open than the other. Close the eyes. You can also sit on the block, but make sure whatever you're doing, it is not disturbing the knee. Inhale, release. Mindfully, just using the sweat from the practice and release. From here, remove the block if you have a block and open. So slowly and mindfully make your way to lay on your mat. Head on the mat, knees bent. Reach the hands towards your heels. Then inhale, lift the hip up. Tuck tailbone under. You can even assist pulling those hips to the sky. Interlace the hand. Roll the shoulders inward. Bridge pose. Just to release any tension in the hip region. Lengthen. Push into the big toe joints. Exhale, release the hip. Inhale, lift the legs up. Noticing the back of the legs. Catch your left leg. Straighten your right leg on the mat. Make sure the right hip is on the mat. Lengthen the spine. Breathe into it. Bend the left leg. Push into the mat and lift both hips. Notice your back muscles. Release the right leg, bend the knee. Inhale, take the legs up to the sky. Catch your right leg, begin to release the left leg. Lengthen. Point toes or flex toes. Inhale, bend the right leg, bring it on the mat. Inhale, lift the hip up. So finding your lower back. Exhale, release. Hug your knee in. Make sure your hip is on the mat. Just really squeezing those knees towards the belly. Great to release constipation and bloatedness. So relaxing the shoulder, rocking back and forth, back or side to side. Noticing your breath, catching the outer edge of the legs. Happy baby, not a stagnant or dead bug. And then allow yourself to rock side to side, just being explorative here. Noticing whether you can straighten the left leg, hamstring lover, not a fighter. Straighten the right leg, keeping that right hip on the mat. When you have it, slowly release. Open the hands in cat kiss arms. Bring both legs to the left and look to the right side. Allow yourself to hug the knee towards the left. Draw the right shoulder down. Start to quiet your eyes. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Both knees over to the right and look to the left. Eyes closed. Inhale. Come back to center and release. Again, make sure there is nothing around you. Legs flutter out, hands release from the body. Close your eyes. If you need to put a jumper, by all means. Relax the face. Release completely. Noticing your muscles now release. The earth is supporting you. With each breath, are you able to relax your limbs, hands and feet? Quieting the noises around you, going within. Shavasana is equally important in the yoga practice. Noticing your breath start to come back to normal. Noticing any thoughts, being aware. When you're ready, begin to draw the toes towards each other. Noticing your hip, and draw the legs away from each other. Begin to wiggle the fingers and rotate the wrists from all the push-up, downward dog. Flexing the toes, pointing the toes, flexing the toes, pointing the toes. Rotating the ankles. Hugging the right knee inward. Knee comes towards the chest again. Great for bloated or constipation. Drawing the left leg in. And then bring the hands behind the knee. Begin to rock forward and back. Find when I'm recording, there's always a motorcycle going by. I'm sorry for the noises in the background. And come back to seated. Finding yourself in a cross-legged seat. Hands in front of the knee. Palm open or closed, or chin mudra. Thumb and index finger. Affirming in yourself, I am love. I am light. Bring the hands in front of the heart. May I continue to love myself as I love others. May I be love. May I shine love. May I speak of love. Bring the hands to the third eyes. May I continue to be the light in myself as I shine brighter in each other. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. My name is Beth. Be well. Namaste. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I hope you like that sequence. We had a challenging ones. So let me know how you get on. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Be well. Namaste. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get my channel to 10,000 followers by the end of February. My birthday is in March. I hope to come up with a challenge, a 31-day challenge. Are you up for it? So let me know if you would like a 31 challenge in March to celebrate that big birthday. Until then, I will see all of you soon. Be well. Peace. Keep shining your light. Don't dim your light for anyone. You are the light. When you come in the room, smile. Be that light. Be a representation to others to also smile. Give them the permission that it's okay to smile, because smile is just a universal language. Peace, peace, peace. Be well.